you guys. It's not my real singing voice, by the way. If anybody's ever wondering, hey, you guys. It's not my real voice. Um, Sorry, I'm just cleaning out my epoxy bottles. They fell over in my epoxy tray, and my epoxy tray is kind of epoxy all over the bottom of it. Because like when I don't clean the tops, it like drips down the side and then kind of gets all over the bottom. And I haven't been in here, since really being pregnant. So I got to do a little mess cleanup. What's happened here? Um, so I'm just squiggling up my jars, cleaning them up a bit because we're going to be using the quick cure today. We are going to do, what's going on here? Where's that all come from? We're going to use quick cure today. We're going to be doing a bumblebee tumbler. I'm going to actually be doing the battle box. So yes, I'm doing battle box with you guys. Nikki's also doing it. I'm not doing it as your moderator. I'm just doing it because I really like the cup and the color, and so I'm going for it. And I've got Leroy and Salem. So Salem is the glitter. Puerto Rico's in the house. Hey, girl. So the Salem is the glitter that comes with your battle box. And yeah, there we go. Salem is the color that comes in your battle box, and I'm going to combine it with Leroy. So if you've never done a battle box, it's our monthly competition item here. They go up for sale. And you get, this month, you get the tumbler, you get the keychain, you got the pen, and then you get the cup. Oh, sorry, you get the tumbler, the keychain, the pen, the decal, and the glitter in your battle box this month. There are still battle boxes available, so if you want to jump in, you can. If you don't want to compete, you don't have to. If you're just like, I like all the products that are in it, I just want the box, you can do that too. We do not like hunt you down to come, get to submit. You don't have to submit if you don't want. No baby today. No, Ivan is home and he's got the baby up top. I can't work with epoxy when I have the baby. And I've been itching since, the end of my pregnancy. I was so miserable. I wasn't in here doing epoxy. And then, having the baby with me, I can't do epoxy, but Ivan's got her today. So we're playing. I think I got enough. Got one more bottle I got to clean, but I think we'll be fine. Clean up my scissors. I was opening the packages. Okay. So we are going to battle box today. So battle box is up on the website. It is 1975. Is there a sneak peek of oh shoot. Let me text Alyssa if she's still here. We do have a sneak peek of a swag peek. Okay. If Alyssa's still here, she'll bring it over. We are actually crafting today. Eileen. Whose birthday? Everyone's saying happy birthday. All right. Are my gloves clean? All right. So I already left. Oh, okay. All right. She's going to text Cass, but we'll see if Cass might not get her text. Because Cass is packing orders. Hello. Oh, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. And you were the first one on. All right. So for today, two things. We're going to eventually be adding more to this tumbler in a bit. That's our glitter-free tumbler. But I'm going to be crafting with Quick Cure today. That is how we're going to do. My goal is to do, so Lily and Rose originally was called Three Bird Designs, and that's what I was just working on in my garage. But there was so many other companies with that size. So when we actually started the Lily and Rose portion of this, we just changed the name, my business name. But back in the day when I was just in my garage making tumblers for people and selling on Etsy, my number one tumbler was a honeybee tumbler with the honeycomb, and it was a peekaboo and all that. So those always have a place in my heart. And I love kind of going off kilter sometimes. And so this is not going to be a traditional This is not going to be a traditional honeybee tumbler, obviously, because it's going to be on the aqua base. I'm not changing the base color of this cup. So we are going to glitter it in Leroy and Salem on the cup. Okay. And that's going to be our first layer. So I'm going to be doing that with the quick cure. I'm going to be showing you guys that in just a second. And that's a way that you can do many steps. If you're using quick cure, you can apply your glitter, and 10 minutes later you can do a coat of epoxy, and then 10 minutes later you can do another coat of epoxy. So you can, in theory, get a tumbler done in like 2 days, 3 days, very, very, very quickly, using quick cure. Now, is that like the optimal way of doing a tumbler? Is that an optimal way of creating a tumbler financially? No, quick cure is more expensive. Really, kind of what it comes down to is the faster it cures, the more expensive the product is. That's in general. So quick cure is pricier, so it increases your cup cost. Like if you're going to be selling the cup, to the point where you have to sell it for more. But if you're doing it on demand, where the person needs it like short order, then you can charge for that. So I would always charge for that. So even with my Etsy store was 12-week wait. I had a 12-week waiting. That's how many cups I used to sell. I had a 12-week waiting period, that it would take 12 weeks to get your product. But if somebody was like, you could pay a fee to bump it up in production and get it in like 10 days, shipped out in 10 days. Now, if somebody local wants it from you, and they're like, hey, can I get this in, I need it by Friday or whatever, and you need to do it very, very quickly, this is an option for it. And yes, I would charge $10 to $15 more, upselling it as a rush order, right? Because the products that you're going to need to do a rush order and to make the cup faster, they cost more money. So it's like a win. It's like a win-win. I know that's not the right phrase, but you guys get what I mean. So like it's a win because they get their tumbler early, and you win because you make a little extra money. Yes. All right. So the new products up on the website today they're not bumblebees, bummer. There is a full sheet. You guys have requested this, a full sheet of flags. It's got a little cheetah print thrown on it because we love our cheetah print here. It's a full sheet of little splotches. Okay. We started this tumbler the other day with the splotches, and then I'm using there's a full sheet of just cheetah print on our website. Okay. So I'm going to be adding the cheetah print to this tumbler. This is a tumbler that's just based. There's no glitter on this tumbler. There's no epoxy. This is an epoxy-free, glitter-free tumbler. It's all done in our instant transfers. So you could do these and these combined on a tumbler. They'd look super fun. But this was a special request from you guys. So this is up on the website. It's a full sheet. The cheetah print is also up on the website. So if you want one of those, that's not new. The cheetah print is not new today. The American flag's like, oh, here's Cash. She got her text. I said, I don't know if Cass is going to get her text. She's focused on packing orders.
I got it.
Nice. All right. Thank you, girl. And they're even labeled and everything. Okay. So that is up there for today. Is that the turtle tumbler I see back there? Yes, it is. Is that Vicky? Yes, Vicky, I found it. Were you not here on that live? I found it, and it just needs a little sanding. Yes. So somebody just asked if you can burnish using epoxy. You cannot do the burnishing as traditional as like rubbing it down, but if you do quick cure and you apply a fine glitter, the glitter will naturally lay down flat on its own onto the sticky surface. It does its own burnishing for you. She tried to burnish glitter after using epoxy. Fail. Yes. So the American flag, if you go up on the website, it's iwantglitter.com. You're going to click on today's deals, and you're going to see the American flag. You're also going to see the new mold that's up on the website. It's a notebook mold, and it's got the flamingos on it. Just a little fun notebook mold going into the summertime. If you work in an office and have your little notes. Okay, so this mold went up on the website today. The car, I'm going to be probably pouring this today. I've got another mold, the Mama Bear mold as well. We're going to pour the Mama Bear mold. Okay, that's up on the website. And the car coaster mold with the cheetah print, we're going to pour this today. Okay, and then we got this. So that's up on the website. Also, our new keychain. We have 2 new keychains, keychain blanks up today. If you've not seen these, this is the set. We've got Hello Summer and Saltwater Heals Everything. Okay, these are the 2 blanks. The way they come, and Summer Vibes. I'm sorry, we also have Summer Vibes. So we've got all of our summertime vacation themed keychains going up. If you're going on a cruise, you can make a keychain for your key. Is the notebook old? No, the notebook is a new mold. So they come shipped like this. So you get the blank, and you get the instant transfer. Okay, these are DIYs, so that you can apply it on there, and then you can glitter the back. Where's the one that I had from earlier? Here it is. So I started this one. Okay, I applied my instant transfer onto the decal. This is another one that's available up on the website. If you put in instant transfer keychain into the search menu, all of them will pop up that we have available. So I put the little honeybee gnome on there. I glittered the back. I used our super strength adhesive, the rhinestone glue. It's called super strength adhesive. It's like a little tube. It's up on our website. And that's what I applied the glitter with, so that it's like super strong grip. So because I didn't want to have to get epoxy out. And then I put once that was dry, I put another layer of super strength. I put super strength glue down, and then put my rhinestones on. So this is one of those instant transfer keychains that I customized with rhinestones. It's not finished. I'm going to be doing gold on the outside and playing with it a little bit, but this is where we're at right now. But I just want to show you guys kind of what the idea of that is. Okay, so those are up on the website. They are keychain blanks, and the custom blank comes with the instant transfer that matches. Okay, it comes as a set. Those are all up on the website. There's a bunch of them on the website now. You told your husband about winning, and he's like, cool. He probably doesn't even understand. He doesn't even understand. All right. So we've got these are the 3 that launched in the keychains today. You got Saltwater Heals Everything, Hello Summer with the cocktail, and then Summer Vibes. Okay. Those are the 3 new instant transfers for today. Keychain instant transfers for today. Oh, dropped one. All right. Then the new individual instant transfers. Eagles. You guys love eagles. Okay, we've got this one. This is more a masculine one with the darker colors. You can put this with the one with the American flags. And this is more feminine one with the pinks and purples. You can put this with some of the fun words with any of the Bible scriptures and stuff that are up there. Oh, you're welcome, Amanda. Happy BattleBox winning day. All right, so we've got the 2 different eagles, just different styles, whatever floats your boat. And this is kind of feeling kind of IDGAF-ish today. Okay. IDGAF stands for something kind of naughty, so I'm not going to say it out loud. Okay, so this is an instant transfer today. So the 2 eagles, this guy, the phrase, and then the where did I put the American flags? The American flags. Those are over there. The American flags. Those are all new today. All right. If you're new to watching with us and hanging out, we launch new products every day, Monday through Friday. So these are the new products that went up on the website today. The eagles, the phrase, you guys asked for sarcastic and naughty phrases. So here we go. Feeling kind of IDGAF-ish today. Okay. Ah, thank you, Brenda. Big hearts. All right, so those are your new items today up on the website. So go grab them. It's iwantglitter.com. You're going to click on today's deals. You're going to see the new stuff right at the top. If you love the instant transfers, if you don't know what an instant transfer is, it's very similar to a UV DTF. So if you've seen the UV DTFs, it applies exactly the same way. They're just higher resolution, and they're just a little bit easier to work with. I can say that with confidence. So if it's basically exactly like a UV DTF, it's just higher resolution image, and it's a little bit easier to work with in the sense that it doesn't tear and rip apart as easy. So we're going to work with the battle box today. So if you were joining because you were like, I wanted to know how to quickly do a tumbler as fast as possible, there's a couple different ways. One, go simple. Go with a snow globe. So you can fill it up, plug the hole, put UV resin over the bottom, put instant transfers around the outside like we did last week, and done. That's like done in literally hours, instant tumbler. So this is the one we did last week. All right, so this is the one we did last week. It's a throat punch kind of day. These transfers are on the website. It's a throat punch kind of day. The big beautiful roses. We put, this is the live mix from last week. I believe it's live mix 137. Okay. And this is a snow globe tumbler. So this is a tumbler you can do in literally an hour. You put it in the bottom. I showed you guys how to do the UV resin. We put an instant transfer on the bottom. Okay. This was a tumbler that was in our swag bag. It launched through our swag bag. So if you got the swag bag with this in it, rewatch was this Thursday? Last Thursday's tumbler? Or was this Wednesday? This was Wednesday. So rewatch last Wednesday's live, and I put this together on the live so you guys can see how I do fill it and what I put in there and do it. You think I shouldn't go live without Betty? Just saying, I know, but then I can't ever work with epoxy. UV resins or epoxies or even some of the rhinestone glues I can't work with. Yes. So for anybody who's just joining, I had a baby 6 weeks ago. That's why I still look pregnant. You know, it'll take a while. But I had a baby 6 weeks ago, and sometimes I'm baby wearing when I'm live. Wearing the baby. She was on with me yesterday. All right, so this is one that you can also do very, very quickly. It's a snow globe tumbler. That's not everyone's cup of tea. They do take, it's a learned skill to learn how to do that, dealing with leaks and bubbles and all that stuff. But if you want to rewatch last Wednesday's live, I kind of walk you through how to avoid bubbles, how to, all the different products you can use in it, the liquids that you can use in it, how to seal it up, different ways to seal it up, all that. The battle box is still available. If you go up on the website, go to iwantglitter.com, click on today's deals. It might be on the second page, but it's there. As long as you're sorted by featured or new to old on the side, if you'll see a tab on the side. But the battle box is up there. I make it look so easy. It's because I've done it 1,000 times. That's your favorite snow globe I've done it of all time. I mean, I like that one too. It's the big giant roses, and the glitter was just absolutely perfect for it. Do you have more of those tumblers? We do. They're not up on the website yet. They are not up on the website yet. All right, let's go ahead and get our tumbler going. So this is the one we're going to do today. This is this month's battle box. It is a double-walled stainless steel tumbler. It's got the pour spout, so it's a different kind of spout on the top. It's more like a drinking cup as opposed to using a straw. Anti-wrinkle. So I don't care about wrinkles, obviously. I'm just aging naturally. But apparently using a straw creates wrinkles around your mouth, so people don't want to use straws. And so if you don't want to use a straw, this is a pour spout. You can also use a straw. You can see it's got the hole for the straw in there. It is a spill proof because it's got the clip top with the seal, and then it's got a lock. So you can take this and chuck this in your gym bag, in your school bag, in your backpack if you're going to school, or if you're a teacher, down in your purse or whatever. Very easy. Going to a softball game for your kids, just chuck it in your bag, pop it open and drink out of it. All right, so this is the battle box tumbler. This month's battle box also comes with a keychain blank, a pen blank. So these are both sublimate. You can sublimate on both of these. You don't have to sublimate on them for the competition. But if you do want to, you can. I'm not going to sublimate these, actually. I'm going to glitter this one today. I might glitter this one. I might be glittering both of them today to go with my tumbler. And then you also get 1/2 ounce of Salem glitter in the battle box. If you've never joined us for a battle box, it's super fun. It's not meant to be like, you don't have to be the best, most amazing tumbler maker. This is about camaraderie, being part of the community, the tumbler community. This is about just having fun, getting outside your box, trying something new, and just you do get a swag bag sneak peek today. The competition is the battle box. So everybody, if you want to join in, you buy a battle box, and it comes with the items I just showed you: the tumbler, the keychain, the pen, and the glitter. It also has a decal this month, but the decal is not required for use for this battle box. Okay, this is what it says: not today heifer, it's a Highland cow. This is use it if you want, not necessary or required for the battle box. Everybody who buys a battle box will get the same supplies. You can use any products from your home. So you can use any glitters, rhinestones, sand, whatever, it doesn't matter, spray paints, accents, 3D elements, whatever you want. You just have to make sure that when you submit in the photo, all the elements that you are required to use are in the photo somewhere. So like you don't have to use Salem on your tumbler, you can use Salem on your pen. But as long as the pen, everything is photographed in your submission photo, it all passes. It's very loose rules, other than you have to use everything that in the box except for this. You can do whatever you want. You can add whatever you want. We can turn it into whatever you want. You can take the lid off of this and do something with the fun top and turn this into a pencil holder. We don't care as long as the cup is used in some way. All right. So that is iwantglitter.com. You're going to click on today's deals. You're going to see it right there. There's a few of these left. There's not a ton of them left, but there are some left for this month's battle. It ends on the 7th next month. Okay. So we're going to take this tumbler. Let me kind of move everything out of the way. We're not going to start with the pen or the keychain yet. And I'm going to put the lid down in there. Okay, so all we need right now is the cut tumbler. So if you are new to making tumblers, I saw a funny thing the other day, and somebody was saying, it was not in a Tumblr group or anything, it was just some random post, and they were saying how tumblers are on their way out. It was a fad, and they're on the way out. And it's like, I mean, I don't know what social media feed you're on, but on my social media feed, they are not on their way out. There is still a market for these. I've had in the last probably 2 weeks, I've had 3 people ask if they can buy a tumbler from me, and I can make a tumbler for them for, so they asked me if I can make a tumbler for them. One had a memorial tumbler, and the other one was just for her best friend. So like there's still a market. There's still people who want these tumblers. Make sure you're out there showing off your business, talking about your business. Maybe even if you if you have kids in school, maybe make a tumbler for the ladies in the office of the school, because I frequently just take tumblers and I bring them to our gym and I pass them out to the people who work at the gym and around that work out at the gym with us. I have taken them to my doctor's office and given them to my doctor's staff. I've given them to my school, the teachers and the office staff at the school. And so it's like people know that I do this. They don't know that I don't sell tumblers anymore, because I always say, I don't make tumblers for sale anymore, but I will teach you how to make one. When I make tumblers on the lives, I generally just give them out to my family or friends. Oh, thank you. So there is absolutely still a market for, if you want to, you're doing a tumbler business. But not only that, like, tumblers don't have to be a business. Tumblers are not about, for me, anyway, the only reason I even started selling tumblers in the first place was because I wanted to make them, and then I only needed so many in my house, and then I was like, what else am I going to do with them? So I gave them to my family and friends, and then I still had a bunch. So I just was like, I might as well try selling these just so I have something to do with them. And so it just naturally became a business for me, right? And then, I started filming back in the Stone Age. I started filming and putting it on YouTube for y'all, and it just blew up into what the business is now. But it was a personal craft for me. Crafting and hanging out with you guys and doing this is, for me, my mental health. And that's the whole reason I actually got back into crafting and back into doing tumblers and stuff. I had the triplets. So if you don't know this, if you're new to following me, I have triplets. They are now 7 years old. But back in the day, I was going crazy as a mom. Like, honestly, triplets will make you nuts. And so I was like, I need to do something for myself, but I couldn't leave the house because I couldn't be away from the triplets that long because, life. And so my husband just reestablished my craft space in our garage. He just kind of sectioned off a corner of the garage for me and rebuilt my crafting space. And I started making stuff, and I randomly posted in a generic crafting group, not even a Tumblr group, because back then there weren't really Tumblr groups. I started just in a crafting group that, something I made. And then it just, people were like, how did you do that? How'd you do that? How'd you do that? And I was like, I don't know how to explain how I did this. And they're like, film it and put it on and film it and post it here. And so I did. And then it wouldn't work. So I posted it on YouTube. Yes, you are. Yes, Suzanne, right? They were so tiny. And sometimes they're in some of my earlier videos. And so I just started creating videos to teach what I don't gatekeep anything. I just teach what I can teach. I try to help you guys with business questions and building a business and all that stuff. So anyway, yeah. So it's for me, it's mental health, just crafting and creating. It's my outlet, it's my me time. So that's what this is. And now I come live with y'all, and my me time is with you guys. So sometimes you guys say, oh, don't worry about it. You don't have to come live, like when I'm really tired. But I'm like, but this is my self-care. Because if I didn't do it live with you guys, I would never get time to do it. Like having the pressure of like being here with you guys, not the pressure. It's not pressure. That's the wrong word. Having the obligation to be here with you guys, that's not even the right word, is it actually helps me maintain my personal time for myself. The Stone Age. Yeah. All right. So we're going to do this one. I need a piece of parchment paper. All right. So if you have not seen this method, this is called the hang method. But we're going to do the hang method with, now a bunch of tumbler makers have renamed it to something else. I don't even know what else people call it, but I fully take the credit for this, because I was the first person to ever put this into the tumbler world. It's called hang method, and it is a way of applying your glitter without Mod Podge, without any kind of spray adhesive or glue. You just use your epoxy, and you put on a very, very, very thin layer, so that you can hang it to dry or cure, as opposed to putting it on a turner. This developed at a point for me when I was making so many products that I didn't have enough turners. So this is how, if you're curious how long I've been around, I have been teaching this with you guys since before turners, like an actual physical turner existed. Like that, now you can just go on Amazon and look up tumbler turner, and they're there. You can go to Michael's and find one. But back in the day, I like taught you guys how to make a turner out of a turkey roaster, a barbecue turkey roaster. I left that video on YouTube. It's kind of pointless nowadays because it's now just the same amount to buy a turner as it is to buy the turkey roaster barbecue, thing. But it's there for posterity, because I'm kind of like, it's kind of funny to look back on how far tumbler making has come, right? And then I developed my own turner and had it manufactured, and away we went. I still use my own turners to this day. That's what's in there. But you can get a turner at the Dollar Tree. I do not recommend it. It does not work. I bought one and tried it. It's $5, but it does. If you get any sort of weight on it, like with epoxy, it just dies. Eileen, it's because today is crafting day. Oh, you didn't get it. We're live. Okay. So we're going to do, oh, you're right. Ugh. Eileen says she wants the, okay. So raise your hand if you want me to start with the epoxy, or you want to see the swag sneak peek. It's pretty much a swag reveal. I think almost everything is in there, because once I start with epoxy, I got to keep my mask on. So I would prefer to show you guys the swag bag stuff now before I put my mask on. But I've already promised that we're going to start this. So if it's going to bum anybody up, so if they're like, I've got to go, but I really want to see this. Oh, everyone's saying swag. Do epoxy last. Everyone says, do swag, do swag. Okay, so for everybody over on TikTok, we do a product on our website. It's called the swag bag. Yes, everyone's like, you can talk better without the mask on. Yes, okay, so we're going to do swag, because there's every single vote is for swag. So we do a product on our website. It's called swag bag. The swag bag was actually the very, very first thing that we ever put out as a company. It's how Literally and Roast started. Because back in the day, I was just straight teaching, but everybody's like, where can I get this? Where can I get this? Where can I get this? And I also struggled with wanting to try everything, but not being able to afford everything, or like wanting to get, I'm like, I know I could, if I buy 100, I could get a better price. And there was groups back then called buy-ins. So you would say, oh, I'll buy $10 worth of pop sockets. And then one lady would collect everyone's money, and then she would buy like thousands of them and get a better deal. But the problem is that became like a scam. And so people, no, nobody, if you see a buy-in, I actually would not do it, because it kind of, people, scammers learn to be like, oh, I'm going to do a buy-in on these, blah, blah, blah. Send me your money. And then when the product comes in, I'll mail it to you. And so you guys, yes, you guys started begging me to, so I was sending everybody, I'm like, oh, try this company, go buy this there, da, da, da. And I really just thought about it. It's like, I mean, I could in theory just buy 2,000 of this and 2,000 of this and 2,000 of this and 2,000 of this and get these really good deals, and then put one of each thing into a bag and then sell the bag for like the super discounted good price for all this stuff, right? So that's what we did. And if you are the OG, our very first swag bag sold out in 13 minutes. And I looked at my husband, I was like, oh my God. And we have hit the ground running, and we've produced swag bags every single month for, what is it? We're on 7 years now, I think. So the swag bag is on the website. It's iwantglitter.com. You're going to click on subscriptions. We have, and you'll see the swag bag there. All right. So the swag bag comes in 3 different sizes. You have a $35 bag, which is the gold bag. You have a $75 bag, which is the diamond bag. And then we have a Big Daddy bag. Okay, so the Big Daddy bag came around because people were signing up for the gold and the diamond because they wanted all the products. And gold and diamond are completely separate bags. They are stuffed different. It's not that the gold has this much and then we add more to it and make a bigger bag. This is one bag and this is one bag, and they're totally different products in each bag. So to make it easier and to kind of as a thank you for being so awesome and supporting our company, we created a Big Daddy bag, which has all of the gold and all of the diamond. Okay. And instead of spending $110, which you would have done if you were buying them separately, we made it $100. So you're saving $10 and you're getting all the products. Now, because I am who I am, the swag bag, one, we ship it for free. We pay for your shipping. It's not magical, like we have a free shipping system. I pay for your shipping, okay, so that you get all of your value. So if you spend $35, you get all of your value in products. And not only that, we overstuff the bags. So the bags have more than $35 worth of products in it every month. I have a really hard time ever. I will never be able to do just a $35 bag, because I always am like, oh, just add this one little thing. Or so we overstuff the bags. So when you get the Big Daddy bag, you're actually getting $110 worth of product for $100, but there's overstuffed. So generally, Big Daddy bags are about $140 to $160 in value, and you're only spending $100. And we don't inflate our prices. Okay, whatever it sells for on our website is what we put it in the bag for. The products that go in the swag bags, with the products that go in swag bags, are not up on our website. These are things that we curate specifically for swag bags. They might come onto the website after. Sometimes you might have seen something on the website, like a thing here or there, but it was something that's very, very popular. So we might put it in, or it's what we call a consumable, like an epoxy or a UV resin or stir sticks or something that we know that you're going to go through a lot of in your tumbler making process. But generally, it's new products or things that are consumables or things that you'll run out of. So like mica powders. So we sell mica powder on the website, but you might get like a mica powder something in there, but it's like you use it and it'll be gone. Okay. So we do some of the consumables are, you can find on our website occasionally, but in general, it's all stuff that like you would not have just bought on our website. Okay. So here we go. This is our swag. Let me take my gloves off. They're making me very hot. This is a swag reveal. We used to make the swag bags be completely blind, like you didn't know what was going in it. But y'all like sneak peeks. So we started doing sneak peeks, and now we just roll with sneak peeks. Now, everything I show you is going to be in the Big Daddy. So this is going to be the gold bag, but everything in the gold bag is also in the Big Daddy. So everything that you're going to see is part of the Big Daddy, which is $100. We do the $35, the $75, and the $100 bag. That way it will fit any budget, and you will see each bag is very unique and beautiful and creative and has also awesome things in it. It's just fit your budget. I can't keep a secret for the life of me. You're right. For the life of me. All right. So the gold bag is going to have a full sheet of these instant transfers. They're like It looks like mica powder bursts. Okay. It's on a cardboard backer to keep it from bending. So this is part of the gold bag. Okay. Then also in the gold bag, y'all, in the gold bag, you have, oh, I knew these were going to be gorgeous. I picked this mix today. I didn't actually mix it. I just picked the colors to mix. Okay, it's hard to see. You got to look at the rhinestones through a rose-colored glasses because when I show you the bag, you always see a bunch of the silver backings. But look how pretty. It's like soft baby pink, soft lavender, soft like aquamarine, and then a clear AB. Okay. Oh, so all that silver though, that's the backing of the rhinestones. I should have oh, maybe I'll rhinestone the rhinestone pen. Okay, so this is the gold bag. You're gonna get a 50-gram bag of these rhinestones. They're hard to show off, y'all. They're hard to show off in a bag. I'll have to rhinestone something real quick for you guys. Maybe I'll do that tonight. Oh, it reminds me of the kaleidoscope glitter. It's going on your hair clips. Yes. All right, so you get the mica powder bursts, instant transfers, the full sheet. You are getting the rhinestone, 50-gram bag of rhinestones. You are getting a new rhinestone picker pencil. Look at this beauty. Okay. It's got the wax tip. Frosted rose gold with a wax tip. Okay. Okay, there you go. Pick your pencil. A fancy dancy one. Okay. Nice fancy rhinestone picker pencil. You are also going to get some bobby pins. You can rhinestone these guys. You're going to get 4 little bobby pins. They have a little flat spot where you could put like an acrylic, flat back acrylic piece, which would be like your Craft Addicts mixes. And then, yes. No way. Emmy says yes. And then you can rhinestone down the top of the bobby pin and have like a really pretty decorative bobby pin. These are more like decoration. They're like not, they're just for fun. Then you are going to get Casey and Hollis 2 custom blends. These are custom blends. These are not available on the website. Okay. Look how gorgeous. I'm just saying. These will go together beautifully on a tumbler. Ombre this on a tumbler. Put stars or something, make star pattern or something on the tumbler with these. Do something fun. Okay, then you're also going to get a shaker mold. I picked this mold because I think it'd be really pretty with the rhinestones. It's a little perfume bottle. It has a little heart in the middle. If you have not seen these molds made, I do have a YouTube on these on how to make these and into little snow globes. The hairpins can also be page holders. True. True. Okay. And then you get a custom, like a fun keychain. Okay. It is a little keychain and it says pretty good. It's just a cute little wristband. It's got the little bobber on it and it's got the little cute little pods inside there. And then it's got the bear ears. It's got a little frappuccino with bear ears on it. Cute. So it looks like little donuts on top. Little frosted donuts. Okay, so this is in there. This is so you can make, like, take your keychain, like you can make a mama bear keychain in the same colors and make a little custom keychain with some fun little doodads hanging off of it. Okay, I love these. I'm obsessed. So the girls in the warehouse are like, we now have 3 less of those because they all stole them. They all stole them. They came in. Uh-oh, what does the Canadian girl name? I missed the comment. Love it, love it. Oh, your hairpin was broken? Oh, just message customer service. Was it from us? Yeah, just message us, girl. We'll get you taken care of. Yeah, just message us. We'll get you taken care of. Always just message customer service. You're just talking to me, Alyssa or Emily. Just say, hey, ladies. Ivan, since the baby is born, he's not doing customer service. He was overwhelmed. All right, so that is the gold bag. Real quick, gold bag. The instant transfer sheet. Sorry, this is on a cardboard backer to keep it from being bent. So a full sheet of instant transfer. It's like mica splotches, mica bursts. The super cute keychain. The shaker mold. The 50-gram bag of rhinestones. These are mixed sizes to do scatter method. Hollis. I almost said Howie. Hollis, a custom blend glitter. Casey, a custom blend glitter. Not these, both of those are not available on the website. The 4 bobby pins to rhinestone and the new really fun, beautiful rhinestone picker pencil. It's rose gold and silver. Okay, that is your gold swag bag. I think the swag bag is valued at $47. Okay, now here's your diamond bag. So if you get a Big Daddy, all those items will be in the Big Daddy. Okay. Because gold and diamond are both, I know the picker, it's really pretty too, Tink. Gold and diamond are both inside Big Daddy. All right, so now here's your diamond bag. Diamond bag, you are getting a tumbler. You're getting a 30-ounce standard. I've gone back to loving this tumbler. I loop around every once in a while. My 40s are great, but they're heavy. But I like how much I don't have to I do like 4 refills on my 40 a day, but they're so heavy to leg around now that I'm carrying the baby and my big tumbler. So I'm looping back around to loving this 30 style. I like the 30 style because you can hold it in your hand. It's easier so it doesn't slide and it fits in a cup holder. So you're getting a 30 standard. You call them 30 regs. In the diamond tumbler, the diamond swag bag. Then you're getting these decals. Nope, not today. This is an instant transfer. They are top heavy. I always have to put mine down in a cup holder. We have cup holders on our couch, which is nice. Okay, nope, not today. True love never ends. True love never ends or died, and true love never dies. You guys are gonna freak out. Somebody was asking me the other day for more like girly kid stuff. I mean, check this one out. My kids, by the way, were in the warehouse. They all took one of these. They all want this they are making their school tumblers because their cups disappear at school that we make because they're pretty, so they get yanked. So this one, and then I love this boho. I have many ideas for this one. It's just like a little flower pattern in the boho colors. I want to do this with white and light pink because you know that like beigey taupey color, light pink and white are like super trending. And so this with a white and like baby pink tumbler would be super pretty. Okay, so these are your 4 instant transfers. You get the cute little unicorn, Love Never Dies, Nope, Not Today, and the boho flowers. So cute. I know, Andrea. So these are your diamond swag bag instant transfers. Also, if you're getting the Big Daddy, how cute with the mica splotches from gold and this girl go together. All right, so this is the gold swag bag. If you've never joined us, this is for our swag bag. These go out in our monthly subscription. This is the diamond. So the monthly subscription is a swag bag. We have 3 different sizes, the gold, the diamond, and the Big Daddy. I'm showing you what's in the diamond bag, but everything that's in the gold and the diamond bag are in the Big Daddy. The Big Daddy is a combination of everything. So this one is the diamond bag that I'm showing you. You just told your fiance that, yes, I talked to the lives. I mean, I talk to you guys and you're not in the room. So it's the same thing. We're just talking to each other. Okay, so here we go. Here's the rest of the stuff that's in the gold bag. There is a full set of micas. Mini micas. These are like our little sampler pack. I love these. It has a sample pack. You've got the red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Plus you've got some other fun, my wheelhouse of colors, the extra purpley blues and aquas and greens over on the side. So you have, and then you have two whites. You have the Tyra and Heidi. There are 2 of the whites, plus red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and plus a few extra little in my wheelhouse, like peacocky colors. Okay, so this whole set is coming in the diamond bag. You're also getting, well, let me show you in order. You're also getting Dutton Custom Blend Purple, not on the website, coming in swag. Ansel Custom Silver, not on the website, only in the swag bag. And Josiah Custom Red, only in the swag bag and not on the website. So you're getting 3. It's almost red, white, and blue. It's red, white, red, silver, and purple. Okay, these are 3 that have been custom created for the swag bag. I know the purple is super deep, rich color. Custom created for the swag bag. You are also going to get some straw caps. Oops, we're missing some. Just simple plain straw caps. We have the wild, crazy straw caps, but sometimes just having a simple straw cap is what's going to go with the tumbler better. Or if you're like, I don't have a specific tumbler. Like for me, I would just put the black one on this tumbler. Okay, because I don't need a big crazy straw cap for this tumbler. It's already big and crazy. By the way, we do sell this pattern and the rhinestone sets on the website. They're called Rhinestone by Designs. So look, if you go to the iwantglitter.com and type in Rhinestone by Design, we have a bunch of preset patterns and the rhinestone sets that you buy it as a set and it comes together. But here, I actually need these straw caps. That's why I love them so much, because we have bees and lots of flies. We have the ranch, so there's always flies because of the cattle and stuff. So when I'm out at the barn with the horses, I like one of these so a bee doesn't go down in a hole and then I drink a bee. Could you imagine? I knew somebody who did that. All right, so then we're still going. So you got the straw caps, you got the tumbler, the rhinestones, the tumbler, the instant transfers, the big mica palette, the three glitters, the straw caps, and then you are going to get some keychain accessories so that you can use your glitter and goodies on there. You're going to get a keychain tassel, kind of like a blank, so you can add your blanks to it and all your little custom created items. It has the lobster claw, the key ring, the circle part, and then the little pink tassel. Okay, that's coming in there. If you're just joining, this is for our swag bag subscription. Okay, go to the iwantglitter.com, click on subscriptions, and you're going to see it right there. Then you're going to get the keychain, the photo keychain. Okay, it's a little keychain. So it's got a lens, so you can put a photo inside of it and then put this over the top. You can rhinestone and glitter the back, decorate just like you would your glitter pens or your tumblers. I'm kind of obsessed with these right now. Okay, so it comes with one of these and then the fun keychain tassel. Now you can do this as a full set and make your whole thing, or you can separate them and do whatever you want. Okay. So that is in the diamond. Okay, now we're gonna move on. There are 3 of these new pens. Okay, oh, there's the other straw tap. There's 3 of these new pens. These I'm currently obsessed. We have bead pens, we had DIY pens, and we call the floating pen. We call them DIY pens. The floating pens and the bead pens. This is a floating bead pen. It's a combination of both. Make sure in the little bag you don't lose that little stopper when you get it. Okay, so this is the diamond bag for our swag bag subscription. It's at iwantglitter.com. You're going to click on subscriptions and you're going to see the swag bag. So it's got the little floating zone for this to make it into a snow globe. It's got the top where you can make it into a bead pen, and then you can glitter or rhinestone this bottom part. Obsessed. Because I love the floating pens, love the bead pens. Yes, and your organza bags, yes. And some of you I know have a bajillion organza bags. If you ever need ideas of organza bags, take them and put a pair of socks, $2 and a granola bar in them, and keep them in your car. And then when you come past somebody, a homeless person or somebody in need, you can hand it to them, and they get a new pair of socks, a granola bar, something to snack on, a couple bucks to go buy a cheeseburger. Yes, I can show the pen again. You're going to get 3 of these, all right? So you're going to get 3 of these pens inside the diamond bag, okay? It's got the regular pen part, then it's got the tube for your floating to add your liquid and make it a little snow globe, and then it's got the top to do the pen, the beads, I mean. Okay, the stopper is in the bag. to plug up your liquid. So don't lose that. That is important. Otherwise you won't be able to do the floating part of the pen. You can put, if you lose your little stopper, you can put dried flowers in there, or, you know, something in there that's not liquid. But if you want to make it into a snow globe, you cannot lose that little stopper. It'll be inside the bag with it. You have a whole drawer of LLR bags. You can always mail them back to us, and we stuff them with stuff for the homeless teen shelter. If you got, yeah, if you guys, you can always send to me. Yeah, if you guys, if you send them back to us, we don't reuse them, but we do, like, for, you know, send to you guys. But we will put little makeup and nail things and little fancy lotions and things, and we take little gift bags to the homeless teen shelter. Is there anywhere to buy extra pen stoppers? No, but you can take a small hot glue stick, cut it, and plug it. Can I see the picker? Yes. Woo! Okay, rhinestone picker. This is in the gold bag. It'll also be in the Big Daddy. It's rose gold and silver. Okay, so this is in the this is in the gold and the Big Daddy bag. And then the gold also comes with the 50 gram bags of rhinestones. All right, so that is your gold and diamond bag. I'm sorry that takes so long, you guys. The whole premise of this live was not to do the swag bag. It was to show you guys to start the tumbler. But all right, so that's gold and diamonds. All right, so all those items will also be in the Big Daddy. You're using your bags for the Craft Addicts mixes. There you go. Oh, that's true. Use them as a strainer for your fine glitter. You guys have so many creative ideas. So Tracy, the website is right here on the bottom of the screen. It's iwantglitter.com. If you're over on TikTok, the website is iwantglitter.com. It's also linked in our bio on TikTok. And then you're going to click subscriptions and you're going to see swag bag. Okay, so that's what we just revealed is the swag bag. Those items are not up on the website, just FYI. So those are not available for sale on the website. Those are only available through the swag bag. Are the stones glass or epoxy? They're resin. Yeah. They're resin. If they were glass in the diamond swag bag, you wouldn't get much else because glass is so much more expensive. So yeah, if it's ever in the gold bag, it's always going to be resin because I want to also get more value in other things in the bag. The cutoff to order a swag bag for the month is the 13th at midnight. So you need to order a swag bag if you want that swag bag. It's this is this month's swag bag. It'll go on the 15th. It ships out on the 15th of every month. You have to be signed up by the 13th to get that swag bag, okay? All right, let's dive into this tumbler. All right, here we go. So for this tumbler, hold on, let me time check. We're at 53 minutes. Sorry, Ivan was texting me. So this is the Battle Box tumbler. So if you missed the very beginning of the live, we started the tumbler and then you all were show the swag reveal. So we pivoted and we showed the swag reveal. Now we're going to jump back into the tumbler. All right, so this is the Battle Box tumbler. It's a double walled stainless steel. It's part of our Battle Box this month. The Battle Box also comes with the keychain, the pen, the instant transfer, and the glitter. If you go up on the website and search Battle Box, the website is iwantglitter.com. Click on the search bar, put in Battle Box, or you can go to today's deals. It's unlisted under today's deals. Oh, he's asking about the baby though, so it's important because baby questions. Got to answer those baby questions. So this is the Battle Box tumbler. We're going to jump into this. Now, I'm not doing the battle moderating this month, but I have an idea for this tumbler. It came to me and I just kind of nostalgia. I want to do a peekaboo bumblebee tumbler. And it's nostalgia because bumblebees is where we started as a company. So we're going to do a bumblebee tumbler. Now, I want to show you guys how to do this fast, okay? There was a method that I developed as a tumbler maker, you know, in the ice age of tumblers before tumblers were really big. It's called hang method. It's a way to apply your epoxy without having to put it on a turner. You can hang it up to dry on like a paper towel rack or a tumbler stand or something. Um, so you put a very, very thin layer of epoxy on. Now, a lot of y'all have it. We are currently sold out. It's the Quick Cure epoxy. If you have it on hand, I'm going to be using the Quick Cure today. So if you have Quick Cure, this is the way to do it. This is a 10-minute epoxy. It cures to the touch in 10 minutes. So we're going to do our first layer, apply our glitter with the Quick Cure epoxy, let it sit for 10 minutes, and then we can come back and we can add our next layer of epoxy. And then you can actually do the first layer of epoxy with the Quick Cure, and then do your second and wait 10 minutes, and then do a final coat with the full regular tumbler epoxy. So in theory today, we could do the base and 2 coats of epoxy all in one day, okay? Like I said, this is not financially the cheapest way to do a tumbler, but it is the fastest way to do a glitter tumbler because it cures so quickly. But like I always say, the faster the epoxy cures, the more expensive it gets. So also keep in mind, the faster epoxy cures, the hotter it gets as it's curing, okay? So the Quick Cure epoxy gets very, very hot to the touch, so you have to move very quickly. So you will see, I will go very, very fast. You had a big fat fail with Quick Cure? Yes, it's got a learning curve to it, for sure. You're afraid to use your Quick Cure? Well, hopefully today you get over your fear watching me do it. There's 2 things you want to do before you use your Quick Cure. Get your baby wipes ready. Have them pre-ready, because it literally cures. You get maybe 90 seconds of work time, maybe. Okay, it's cured to the touch in 10 minutes, but you have about 90 seconds to work with it. So you want to have all of your things that you need to, like, clean it, move it, swipe it, do it, all prepped and ready to go and right at hand, so you're not fumbling trying to open your baby wipe box or whatever, and you lose 20 seconds trying to do that because you're gonna yep. Okay, so you want to wear nitrile gloves. If you want to be able to reuse these gloves, put vinyl gloves over the top, because the Quick Cure doesn't come off. Oh, did you mix too much together? Yeah, if you mix a big batch of the Quick Cure, it's gonna smoke on you because it gets very, very hot. Even when I do the drips, I mix a third, and I do a third of the drip, mix more, do a third of the drip, mix more, third of the drip. I don't try to do one mix enough to do a full drip around the top. It gets way too stinking hot. All right. Now you got to wear your chemical respirator when you're wearing this. This one will let you know immediately if your respirator is not on tight enough, because it smells like rhino farts. So if you smell a rhino, where's the rhino? Why did it just fart in my craft room? That means that you need to leave your craft room immediately, because you are being exposed to epoxy fumes, and you need to re-up the cartridges on your chemical respirator. If you are working with epoxy without a chemical respirator, send me a card to your funeral, because you're not going to last long. Even if it says VOC free, even if it says non-toxic, even if it says or made from organic elements, I don't care what it says. This product is not controlled by the any kind of regulations in the craft industry. If you work in the construction industry, epoxy is highly regulated in the construction industry. You have to wear so much safety gear and blah 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 blah. It's very, very controlled. But there's no one in the world of crafting. There's no one saying you have to do X, Y, and Z for safety for the public. So far, it's probably eventually going to happen, because tumblers and epoxy art has become so popular. It's probably eventually somebody's going to jump in and put regulations on it. But as of now, no one's regulating what they're allowed to say on their box. And I will tell you, we manufacture our own epoxy. I know about epoxy. There is not one product out there that is safe for you to use without wearing a chemical respirator. I will die on this hill. I will stand on business on this one. Yes, there are tumbler epoxy makers that work with epoxy without a mask on, and they say, I'm using VOC free as my personal choice, da, da, da. Well, it can also be your personal choice to walk and jump in front of a speeding bus down the highway. I'm not going to do that. Or you want to do that? No, it's not safe. I don't feel like dying today. So Michelle says it burns your throat if I go into my that is an allergic reaction. You are having an allergic reaction to epoxy. Yeah. So and it might not bother you today. It might not bother you in 2 months. It might not bother you in a year. But eventually, epoxy is, I don't know, I can't think of the word off the top of my head. Epoxy is one of those products by the more exposure you have, the more likely you are to have a reaction. It builds up in your system over time and you will eventually become allergic. Just like they say, when you get stung by a bee, you might not be allergic, or if you get stung by a bee and you have a small allergic reaction, the next time you get stung by a bee, it'll be even more aggressive. It's the same with epoxy. It will get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. All right. So wear your chemical accumulative. Yes, accumulative. Wear your chemical respirator, wear your nitrile gloves. Take care of your lungs, take care of your skin. Right? Check your mask. You check your mask by putting your hands over the mask, breathing in, checking it out. All right. So quick cure goes very, very, very quickly. All right. So I have my 2 glitters ready to go. Take the lids off your glitters. Have them ready. You don't want to be every second counts with quick cure. Now, better safe than sorry. Yeah. So have your glitter ready to go. Have your parchment paper ready to go. Oh, where's my parchment paper? Oh no. Why is there only one piece of parchment paper here? No. Sorry, guys. There's only one piece of parchment paper here. Sorry, my kid's playing here. Stuff goes missing. All right. Have your parchment paper ready to go. I pre-fold my paper. Makes it easier for cleanup. Okay, so I want 2 pieces of parchment paper because I'm using 2 glitters. Now, I do want to tell you guys, you do not have to do this process with quick cure. You can do this with regular epoxy. If you do it with regular epoxy, you do want it to cure like overnight or 5 or 6 hours before the next step. But to do it very quickly, we're using quick cure. But you do not have to use quick cure for this. You can use regular tumbler epoxy. You just mix a couple grams, okay, and do it with regular epoxy. So I have my baby wipes ready to go. I have my silicone stir stick. I got my, you want to use a throwaway cup with quick cure. I got my scale because we're going to be doing a small amount, so we do it by weight to make sure we get the exact measurements. Then I am going to do my quick cure epoxy, part A. Oop. Okay, oop, I forgot to turn the scale on like an idiot. Hold on. Give me a second. If you ever do that where you put your epoxy in there and you realize your scale's not on, I'll show you what to do. It's not a big deal. Okay. Just grab another cup. Take this cup off. Push tear with the new cup, with the empty cup on it, and then switch. Okay. That way it takes the weight of the cup away. All right. That was part A. Now we're going to do part B. There. Ah, the lid's on. Hold on. What's the daisies? Farts and tarts. All right, got it. Okay, 1.86. Whoop. There we go. I'll clean the lid before I put the lid back on. I try to work as clean as I can with my epoxy. I need to do it point like 0.3 of this one. Literally like one drop. Because it's such a small amount, it needs to almost be exact measurements. Okay. Now, the minute you start stirring this, you have about 90 seconds, all right? So I'm going to show you this process very, very, very quickly. You're going to stir it with quick cure. Do not worry about bubbles. Stir it as fast as you can. This is quick cure epoxy. This one is epoxy that cures in 10 minutes. So we have to go very, very, very fast. You get about 90 seconds of work time. Okay, so we stir, 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 scrape your stir stick. Make sure it gets mixed in. Scrape the sides. Stir, 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 stir. Okay, then we're going to take our tumbler, turn it upside down. Oh, I didn't know there was a silicone butt on this one. I didn't even look. All right, so I'm going to just drip around the edge of the tumbler because I don't want to get it on the silicone butt. Oh, I didn't know this was on the bottom. I had not looked on the bottom of this tumbler yet. This is a new tumbler for us. All right. Well, that's going to be an interesting fail. Okay. All right. Smear that on there. Smear it on there. All right. Clean my stir stick right away. Okay. Now I'm going to lift up. Then you're going to take this and slide it down. With this one, with the quick cure, it doesn't matter if you have too much because it won't have enough time to drip anyway. So the reason we go with such a thin layer when you're using regular tumbler epoxy is because you don't want it to be able to drip down the cup, because if it drips down the cup, it'll take your glitter with it. But quick cure dries so fast that it doesn't have time to drip. Okay, so this one can be a little bit thicker of a coat. Somebody was asking before if you can burnish on epoxy, and you can, to a sense. Like when you see when we put the glitter on this tumbler, it will naturally lay down flat onto the sticky surface. So I'm going to go very carefully around here. Okay, I'm going to clean my glove off, and I'm going to very carefully clean off the silicone butt. Now, when I say 90 seconds of work time, it's going to stay sticky for longer than 90 seconds. But I have really 90 seconds. So this is what I do with I plug my finger down inside. But you have, sorry, I put my baby wipe down inside the cup. Anyway, so it's going to stay sticky for longer than 90 seconds, but you're only going to have about 90 seconds to push it down the tumbler. All right, and then we're going to do an ombre. I want the dark color on the bottom. So we're going to do Leroy first. Leroy is our holographic dad bod on aqua. So I'm going to shimmy it down. I hold the cup at an angle so the glitter shimmies down the cup. Okay, rotate it. So the angle that you hold the cup at is going to determine how much it ombres, how far down it ombres. The more aggressive the angle, the farther down your ombre is. Okay, I'm going around it a little bit more, one more time. But you can already see that that glitter is laying down flat to the surface of the tumbler. Okay. Now I'm going to quickly just move this one to the side. I'm not going to try to put that back into the container yet. I don't have enough time because I want to get my next glitter on. Okay, so then we're going to do the opposite, and we're going to shimmy this one. This is Salem. This is the glitter that comes with the battle box this month. And we let Salem go over the top of Leroy because it will ombre itself. Okay. So we let it shimmy past and into Leroy, and it will ombre itself. Okay. What? Okay. Now the butt, it looks like the glitter is stuck there. It's not. It's sticking to the wetness of the because I wiped the butt with the baby wipe, and so it's wet. But there you go. Easy ombre. Now this will cure in 10 minutes. You can take this and press it down. So we can burrito wrap it. If you haven't seen a burrito wrap, let's do a burrito wrap real quick. This is why I pre-fold my parchment paper. It's easy to pick it up with one hand. Okay. Take your parchment paper, lay your tumbler down. Very gently. Take your tumbler, roll it, and press. You don't have to do this with parchment paper. You can just do this with a gloved hand. Okay, unroll. Yes, normally with the hang method, you want to start on the butt of the tumbler, but this butt had a silicone stopper on it, which I didn't see. It's a new tumbler. I've never used it before. I didn't even think to look. All right, and that lays that glitter down real flat. Okay, super easy ombre to make. Burrito! Yes, all right, so that's how you get it glittered. Now, this only has to sit for like 10 minutes, then we can do another coat of epoxy, so we will. Let's give that 10 minutes. All right, so if you're just joining us, this is why we call it the hang method, because I just put it on a paper towel rack, and now it's going to sit there, okay? It's just going to chill on this paper towel rack. These are from the Dollar Tree, so it's going to hang out for couple minutes. Clean off my parchment paper. Clean my workspace. You guys always tell me how clean my workspace looks, except for my floor looks like a mess. I don't have to take off the tape, no. On that particular tumbler, I do not need to pull the tape because the tape and the epoxy did not make contact. I just put tape around the threads so that if I got epoxy on my fingers and I touched the threads, I didn't get any epoxy there. But because the neck is lower down, I only brought the epoxy to this edge right here, but I didn't get it anywhere down under the edge. So the epoxy, as you can see the silver here. So the epoxy and the tape aren't actually touching. I just put the tape there to protect it from if I get epoxy on my fingers or anything. All right. So if you missed it, we did a full swag reveal. So if you want to rewatch the live, it will be posted to our Facebook group and our Facebook channel and our YouTube channel. Okay, so you will be able to check out and see the swag reveal today. And then let's see the new stuff that's up on the website today. If you missed it, okay, up on the website is iwantglitter.com. You're going to click on today's deals. You're going to see this new stuff up there. I'm going to keep my mask on because we're going to continue to work with epoxy, and I've got epoxy in this room now, so I got to wear my mask. Yeah, so the two glitters that I used on there are Leroy and Salem. Salem actually comes with the battle box. You get a ½ ounce of Salem in the battle box. And then I paired it with Leroy. I thought they were going to be a really pretty combo for what I want. All right, so the new mold up on the website today is the notebook mold. It's got the little flamingos on it. Okay, then the new keychain sets. We have the saltwater heals everything. It says saltwater heals everything. We've got Hello Summer. Looks like a cocktail with all kinds of fun stuff on top. And then you have Summer Vibes. Okay, Summer Vibes. These come like this. So you get the acrylic back. You get the acrylic blank and you get the instant transfer. Okay, you put your instant transfer and your acrylic blank together. They come separate so that if you want to glitter the front a different color than the back, or whatever, however you want to decorate it, if you want to decorate it first and then add your instant transfer, you can. Just back from dance, you missed all kinds of stuff. Which you're gonna. I did a full swag reveal, and we just did a quick cure hang method with the glitter ombre. Yeah, but if you want to see what's in swag bag, you definitely want to rewatch. All right, so they come shipped separate. So you DIY them however you want, and then add your decal. So you can make custom keychains. We have a bunch of these designs, different designs on the website. We've launched a few. The turtle is also up there. Okay, the turtle's on the website. The butterfly, the gnome bumblebee. I'm gonna say there's more. There's an elephant, a little mandala or vine floral elephant, super cute. Okay, those are all up on the website under today's deals. We launched all the fun vacation ones because everyone's getting ready to go on their summer vacations or Memorial Day. All right, then new up on the website today is a full sheet of the American flags splotches. They got some cheetah prints on them. Sorry, Angela. All right, so we got the cheetah print American flags. And then to go kind of with the, Eagle American theme, we've got two new flying eagles. This one's got more like purples and lavenders, and this one's got more blues. So it's kind of whatever your jam is. Okay. And then you guys asked for sassy, naughty decals. So you got this one. It says feeling kind of IDGAF-ish today. If you don't know what that stands for, it's naughty. Okay, those are the new instant transfers for today. Other new instant transfers that are up on the website that launched this week and the end of last week. These really cute coffee hot chocolates. Okay, it's a full sheet. These are instant transfers. A full sheet for our book girls. It's like a little cup of coffee with books and flowers, and we did them all different sizes. So you can do pen wraps, bottom of your tumblers, keychains, and your tumblers for one full sheet. A full sheet of the gnome, a little coffee gnome. Okay, get a whole full sheet of these guys. Full sheet of this one is like a tumbler set. So you get the vintage roses, the vintage rose and cheetah print splotches. You get the powerful, and then this is she overcame everything that was meant to destroy her. This is meant to be designed onto a whole tumbler. Okay, so you got that. Then you have the crosses. This is a full sheet. You get 3 big, beautiful crosses. I left them all big. And then you get the matching little minis. So you can put these on the bottom, put this on the top. Okay. Then you've got, I can't, but I know a guy in the spiritual sense. We're going with the spiritual ones now. With God, all things are possible. You got the Be Still and the Faith instant transfers. Love these. All right, then we're still going. Then we got the Beach Vibes. This is another keychain blank set. The website is iwantjoyter.com. You're going to click on today's deals. You're going to see all the stuff there. All right, then we have the new, it's a single individual water, instant transfer with the dolphin on it. This one is the dolphin mandala set. It's hard to see, I don't have a piece of paper. Oh, I can use my parchment paper. Okay, you see the dolphins. So this is to wrap the 40 ounce, but you can also separate it and put it on two different tumblers. This one you could probably even carefully cut between and use two different ones. Okay, the mandala dolphin wrap. And then you have the dolphin full sheet. Okay, with the full sheet of all the different dolphins. All right, so those are all the new instant transfers that have launched in the last like few days. If you're new to hanging out with us, we launch new stuff like every day. Every day, Monday through Friday, new stuff. All right, let's jam. Okay, so I'm gonna say, okay, good enough. It's been about 10 minutes. Now, normally I would do this. Oh, this bottom is gonna give me heck. So I'm getting in here with my I'm trying to lift this silicone butt off. Because the silicone butt is going to be a pain in the butt to epoxy with. There we go. Just get rid of it. We'll just get rid of it. All right, so now this tumbler, because we did a quick here, we can now move on to the next steps. You have a tattoo of a dolphin? All right, so now we're just going to take our glitter duster brush and we're going to dust any of this glitter that's not actually touching the epoxy is the only glitter that will come off. That epoxy is going to hold that glitter on really, really tight. It's the strongest way to add epoxy onto your glitter onto your tumblers is by doing hang method with epoxy. Because once that epoxy cures, that glitter is not going anywhere. Okay, so we're just going to glitter duster. But see, I had epoxy on my finger and I touched it right there. So if I hadn't taped this off, I'd have a splotch of epoxy right there. So I love our glitter duster brush because it's really gentle. And I could just go in and this is going to take off any little bits of glitter that are loose. Okay. Now, you have options here. You can take this tumbler and we can do another coat of quick here over the top. Or we can take this tumbler and we can put it on our spinner and we can put a regular tumbler epoxy coat over it. Now, for the sake of this live, and me wanting to show you guys how to do it, we are going to do quick cure epoxy. Now, keep in mind, this butt was last minute whoops-a-daisies. I didn't know there was hi, doing good. I'm doing good, thank you guys. I didn't look at the butt and didn't see that it had a silicone butt, so I couldn't put epoxy there. But just pretend that we glittered that. We'll end up putting an instant transfer. This is going to be a peekaboo cup anyway. So you're not going to see this. So it won't matter. All right, so we're going to do a hang method layer of the quick here. Again, this is a fast and furious process. So you want to have your stir stick ready, pull out your baby wipes, have them ready to rock and roll so that you're not fumbling with baby wipes. Okay. I don't need my glitter anymore, so I can go ahead and close up my glitter. All right. So the website is iwantglitter.com, y'all. You can click on today's deals, and all the new products are going to be under today's deals. And then if you did want to dive in on that swag bag, you're going to click on subscriptions, and you'll see the swag bag right there. Oh, Penny's over here. Hello, Miss Penny. All right, so for this tumbler, now our first coat, we did about 3 grams of the quick cure to do this, to get the glitter attached. It's been, I would say, roughly 10 minutes, maybe 15. So this is ready to go. That epoxy is cured. So we are going to now mix our next layer. Now the next layer has to have more epoxy because it's got to go over the glitter and fill in all the gaps. And we want to have enough to where
it's easy to put it on, as opposed to, we don't want to be pressing on that glitter. It's going to create a lot of bubbles. The more you have to rub it down, you're going to create bubbles. So we want to have enough to like easily go on the tumbler. If I have a little left over, it'll be fine. I'm not too stressed about it. So we're going to mix, let's say 10 grams. Oop, I poured a little. So we're going to have 14 grams. We're going to do about 14 grams of epoxy. Okay. Ooh, wow. See, made a mess. Hold on. I try not to leave any epoxy mess on my table because I will accidentally stick my arm in it, and I don't want that coming in contact with my skin. So I'm going to quickly wipe it up. I had my bottle upside down. So when I took the lid off, it all went everywhere. Okay. So we need 7 grams. So I'm going to go a lot slower with this one. Perfect. 7 grams. Okay. Now remember, you get about 90 seconds of work time when you're working with quick cure. So we're going to stir very quickly. I'm not going to stir as quickly as I did the first one because I really don't want that many bubbles in this because it is going to be a top coat. And keep in mind when you're doing this, you can't torch this. You are just going to have to kind of deal with there will be some bubbles in this one. But again, you can do this with regular epoxy and you can torch it and do your same process. But when you work with quick cure, it's a little bit different of a beast. I'm showing you the quick cure method so you guys can understand the process. But if you need to do a cup really, really quick, this is a way to do it. And like I said, most of this is going to be covered anyway because we're doing this as a peekaboo. And I'm going to be using paint. And so most of this is going to be covered. It's just going to be peeking through where the cutouts are going to be for the peekaboo. All right, so I'm going to move this over here. We're going to put this on the butt. Now, if you were doing this coat with regular epoxy, you would not use this much. We're using this much because it's quick cure, and we can, okay? And you're going to take that, you're going to push a little over each side, and you're going to bring it down. Okay, push a little over and slide down. So we're going to do the hang method. We're going to bring it down, but remember, 90 seconds, you got to move quick. Okay. If you need more, you can do a second coat. Don't stress about getting it all in one. When you're doing it with the quick cure, you just got to get it on. If you need more, a second coat, that's fine. I always just go to the butt if I need extra and then slide it over the edge. Okay, this is going on very, very smooth. We got a couple more seconds. I need a little bit more epoxy. Whoop. That's it. Okay. It's starting to get real warm, which means I know that my timing is almost over. Okay. I'm going to reach in with my unglued fingers. There it goes. It's getting very hot. Once you start feeling that heat, it means you are on a very short time clock and it's getting gooey. So that's it. Perfect timing. All right. So that's it. Once you feel it get hot, you want to stop. Okay. Because if the more you touch it, see it's starting to get stringy. See how it's doing that? It's like Laffy Taffy. Then you don't want to mess with it anymore. Where's my drying rack? All right, so we're going to put our drying rack. Put our drying rack back on our drying rack. It's almost impossible to clean your gloves well enough, but I do want to clean my stir stick as much as I can. So silicone and epoxy, like epoxy doesn't really stick to silicone. It doesn't really stick to your gloves. But quick cure is a totally different beast. So I just try to clean everything off quickly because that quick cure is a stinker. Now, that is like the first coat of epoxy, right? So we just got to let this sit for 10 minutes and then we can come back. Now, you can do this exact same process with regular epoxy, but with regular epoxy, you only want to use about 5 grams, 5 for a second coat, or sorry, a first coat over the top. I would say 8 grams max. and then let it hang dry. And you're gonna have to keep coming back. Sorry, I got a little on my table. It was on my glove. So if you do hang method as your first coat of epoxy like this over your glitter, you've got to come back in like 5 minutes and check it. And if there's drips coming down the bottom, you want to swoop the drips off. Okay. All right. So this will sit for 10 minutes. Then we can come back in and we can, I got to check, time check. So we can come back in 10 minutes and do a first coat of regular tumbler epoxy. We could do a second coat of quick cure epoxy. The problem with the quick cure epoxy is I wouldn't say you could do an entire tumbler with quick cure because you're never going to get a perfectly smooth surface with quick cure because it dries so fast. It doesn't have time to level out. But what it does do is it gets your glitter covered and coated so that as you do, the cup is warm. I can feel the heat through the cup. So sorry, maybe what? That's so funny. So it will never get perfectly smooth with a quick cure coating because it doesn't have time to self level because it cures so fast. How many grams of regular epoxy for this method for the second coat? So this, if I was going to put another coat of epoxy and do a hang method, it's always going to be like 5 grams. So if you're going to do a hang method because you don't, it's for let's say you don't want to buy a turner yet, and you're going to do hang method, it takes a lot more time. It's a lot slower process with regular epoxy because you got to do like 8 or 9 coats to equal like 1 coat, like 1.5 coats of regular on the turner epoxy because you can only use about 5 grams. On the turner, you could put about 20 grams on. It's not a hair. It's actually, I know what you're looking at. It's actually a piece of glitter. We call it glitter string. I'm just going to sand it. It's a little piece of glitter string. So when they make the glitter, it's cut in long little strips, and sometimes they're like little glitter strings. I saw it too. I knew what you were talking about. Yeah, so there's a totally different process for if you were using regular epoxy. With quick cure, you can use more because it doesn't have time to drip. With regular epoxy, you have to use less because it takes 5 hours to cure as opposed to 10 minutes. And it will slowly slide down the cup because it self-levels, right? So you have to use a lot less so that it doesn't have so much that it will slide. It is possible. You just have to do much thinner coats and then do multiple coats. I do have YouTubes on the whole process, start to finish, with all this only hang method. But this is just quickly today showing you guys how to do the first few steps using quick cure and bang it out really fast. All right, everybody over on TikTok, it was fun hanging out with you guys. Our website is iwantglitter.com. So if you want to get any of the new instant transfers or any of the new molds, grab some glitter while you're there. The whole website's up and ready for you guys. We have free shipping at $25. So who's got baby Betty? Yeah, Ivan has her. She's up with daddy. Yeah, she's up with daddy. So the website for free shipping, it's only $25. Once you hit $25, we pay for your shipping. So it's pretty easy to get a bargain there. And then everything is listed under today's deals, or check out our subscriptions. Poke around the website. If you want to see all of our collections of instant transfers, I'm going to hover over the products tab, then slide over to the decals and click on instant transfers. You're going to see all of the instant transfers right there. They're so easy to work with. All right, TikTokers, we'll see you later. Bye, guys. Okay. All right, y'all, I got to get going. End of my day. I got to get up and hang out with the baby and kiss the girls goodnight. All right. So grab all your dolphin instant transfers, the American flags today, the new notebook mold, all those goodies. All right. If you missed it, we did a full swag sneak peek on this live more towards the beginning. So you can go check that out. I did. It's almost the entire swag bag, so you can see the gold, the diamond, and the Big Daddy. No problem. Besides crafting, you can talk hockey for hours. I think we talk about solar for hours. Now, time to watch the replay. Hi, Tegan. All right, y'all. Yep, swag bag reveal is in this live. All right. I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.